is spinning around and round, round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Every time you call my name, I heat up like a burning flame, full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the flames get higher. Abracadabra, I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra, abracadabra. You make me hot, you make me sigh, you make me laugh, you make me cry. Keep me burning for your love with the touch of a velvet glove. Abracadabra, I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra, abracadabra.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome. Happy Wednesday or hump day or whatever the fuck you want to call today. You know which day it is.
Yeah.
That one day.
Week's halfway over.
That's right. Thank God.
It already feels like I've been working 2 straight weeks this week.
To be fair, one of the best things you could say today is the day after Mike Bloomberg dropped out of the presidential race.
Fuck that
Even though
guy.
we still got junk mail from his worthless ass today, but he's gone, so it doesn't matter. Now it's officially toilet paper.
It's
Couldn't
because
happen to a nicer guy. Fuck you, Mike Bloomberg.
except for the fact he's using his leftover funds to endorse Bloomberg.
Yeah.
Not Bloomberg, Biden. There we go. I can words.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? They're all scared of Bernie.
Feel the burn.
Hmm.
Bernie's not doing. Bernie didn't do all that hot on Super
No.
Tuesday.
Took 3, I think.
Yeah,
It took California, and that's pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
true.
That and most of the places that old Mittens took were places that other people would have taken, and they'd push their support towards him too. So,
Hmm.
not like he's doing this on his own by any stretch of the imagination. They literally have to stack up the entire rest of the Democratic Party to try and outtake one old man.
Oh, before we get too deep into this, because this is kind of falling where I wanted tonight's show to start at, let me say hello to everybody that I see out there so far, and I want to apologize. Sorry for the late start there. Technical difficulties. It happens. I see Friction's out there. Oh, shit, I know Joe's out there early. That's not till tomorrow. What is he doing here?
Kicky punchy meat potatoes.
There's a meter out there. Who else do they see out there? Mr. Willoughby James is out there. Tony Laura's out in the house. Cherokee Vapors. Swaggy Shane's out there. VSO's out there. Uh-oh. Yeah, fucking dirty fucking stepbrothers in the house there. Vaping Bum J. Lightbear's out there.
Cobra Fire.
Who else did I see? I know I saw some other people out
Cobra
there.
Fire. Did you say
The
I
Clown
Cobra Fire?
Puncher's in there. Cobra Fire's in the house, yep.
Been seeing you, Cobra Fire.
Fat Cat Vaping, what's happening? Oh, look at that! We have the Wrench in the house. We
Good
have
evening, Greg.
Good evening, my lord.
Hello, Royalty. Color purple. Anyhow, since we started on this track, this whole make your voice be heard concept that I had tonight actually has to do with politics. As much as I hate to talk about politics, part of the way we can make our voice heard is by going out and voting. So that means all the stuff that you see, these primaries that are going on here, like Super Tuesday that was this week, this all falls into making your voice heard. If you live in a state where you have the opportunity to vote, which you do if you live in the United States, go and vote. And some territories as well. Go vote. your vote counts. Albeit, you may not feel like it, but it is a way to make sure your voice is heard. And who knows? Maybe we had something to do with old cocksucker dropping out there. So, I'm just saying, it's a possibility. But yeah. Just make sure you are voting, because it is getting to that time of year again where we get to go out and check a box and say, this is what I think. Fuck you if you don't like me. That's right.
Holy shit.
Oh, look at that. Edward Cap's in the house, and I see Socorro came out.
And Fernando, I got the whole Dollar Tree crew in chat tonight.
Shit.
But is it the coolest of them all? Like I think well, the only ones that matter are the cool ones, right?
Wait, what?
The only ones that matter are the cool ones, right? Like these are the cool ones.
Yes.
We got the drip tip finder and the.
You'll appreciate that.
Love it. Fucking fantastic. Glad to see they have but they must be doing the same as you, getting ready for work tomorrow. Then I take it.
No, I am off tomorrow, as far as I know.
Oh.
Till Socorro gives you a call.
Call him.
Here in
Well,
a few minutes.
Apparently he thinks he's doing other things.
They actually wanted me to come in tonight, like at 9:30, but I didn't find out about that until like 8:40. Because I slept all day, because I fucking was up for like 29 hours or something. I worked like, I don't know, 15 of those or something.
I know just the thing you can do after this show then, if you're off.
Sleep.
No? Has to do with something that you recorded vocals for.
What?
I mean, if the clouds go away,
The fuck are we talking about?
He's
Recording
wearing a
music?
hat that might also give a hint to the inspiration.
You said something about recording music, vocals for. I didn't record any vocals for that.
So you just need to record the vocals for that?
No, she's completely mistaken something for something else.
Didn't you do the vocals for TMI?
There's no vocals on the song.
That's you speaking, that's vocals.
There's a voice over, yeah.
Over.
Vocals, I'm thinking singing. I don't sing over that.
Oh,
Your
some
vocal orifices partook in it, so fuck it.
Yeah, I did the whole song.
That's right. Fuck your face, Adam.
The vocals aren't like part of the song though. That's the
Yeah, fuck
voiceover.
your face so hard.
That's diction.
Lumi's gonna ram her girl penis so hard into your mouth.
Damn straight.
what's happening, Putt Putt? What's
It's
happening,
fine.
church?
I'll
Gonna be
take it.
cross-eyed, no tag.
It's fine. I've had worse.
Now, since we're completely off the rails from where I was starting there, does
Yes,
anybody
exactly.
else have anything to say
Fuck Mike
about
Bloomberg's
going on?
face.
Yeah.
No, I'm not putting my vagina or my dick anywhere near that.
He would
Near Mike
snap.
Bloomberg.
He'd snap like a little chihuahua. He'd just.
Fuck, I fucking kick him in the jaw.
This is just wonderful. The fact that he wasn't able to win anything. He won. Never mind. He won American Samoa, I believe. Is where
Wow.
he won. But it's just wonderful that that he pumped $500 million into this. He pumped another 160, or $500 million. He pumped another 160 into anti-vaping, and it hasn't gotten him anywhere. And we all forever have the debate that Mike Bloomberg participated in, where he sat there like a pissy little child, glaring at everybody, just loving the fact, or just hating the fact that he couldn't pay people to shut the fuck up like he wanted them to. So couldn't happen to a better dude. This is probably larger than the beverage that he wanted to allow people to drink, because Mike Bloomberg hates fun. So here's to you, Mike Bloomberg.
Ooh, I know I'm exceeding that limit.
Do it.
If I didn't have to work in the morning, I would start lining up shots of whiskey right now.
Oh, this isn't alcohol. It's my water.
Nitro infused razor dildo.
Razor dildo, what?
Nitro infused razor dildo.
Poised for creativity.
Mm.
It's almost as good as my switchblade dildo. When you poke my belly button, boop, comes right out. And
What?
you guys didn't hear about my switchblade penis?
Just poking the belly button.
Yep. When you poke my belly button, it flings out.
It's dangerous.
Nice.
What's
What's
happening,
up, buddy,
Boca?
Voka?
Yo!
Did he buy all the property in American Samoa? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he bought all of American Samoa.
It's a very Bloomberg thing to do.
You could swing it.
Yeah. Buy a little tiny island, piss off a bunch of big motherfuckers that will probably kill you.
Probably relocate his corporate headquarters there for tax purposes.
Good luck with that. Those dudes will vote that shit out in a quick heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean,
Whoops.
every vote against Bloomberg was a vote for actual freedoms and not having someone look over your shoulder on everything that you do. Because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to control everything, and he,
Stop and frisk America.
you know, stop and frisk America. I mean, he wanted this. He wanted to throw this money because he saw Trump do it last time, and he thought that he was going to be able to do it. Except for he has the personality of a nitro infused razor dildo.
And he'd never had a game show on TV. That probably didn't help him at all.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's not really a celebrity. Like, the people just went and looked at the shit that he pulled in New York, and they're like, "Yeah, no."
In other words, they told him, "You're fired."
Already got one dumbass rich New Yorker in office.
We've
Well,
had
I mean-
enough.
It'll be interesting to see where the Democratic Party goes now. I mean, what we're seeing, it's Biden and Sanders, right?
Yeah.
Biden, Sanders, Warren, and Harris. She still has not officially dropped out yet. They were talking about that yesterday as well.
Oh, that
Kamala
one.
Harris has not done anything on the campaign trail in over 3 weeks, but she still has officially announced her campaign.
Yeah, that'll happen in no time.
How is that even possible? Because she didn't win shit.
She's holding out.
Swaggy strawberry.
Is she trying to figure out who she should back?
Basically, that's what it looks like, is that she's trying to figure out where she's going to push her support, but she doesn't stand a chance. She's pulling at zero, basically, at this point. It's more of a stance for stature than it is for actual chance and political stake.
Yeah, so I mean, in reality, I think there's two people right now. I think it's Biden and Bernie. Those are your two people. Over on the, and I mean, I can't really tell you who's worse for vaping. They both pretty much have the same stance. The typical Democratic stance, let's ban it all. I think Bernie probably stands a better chance against Trump. I think he's a more charismatic guy. He has a better track record.
Yeah.
Biden is who he is. I mean, he hasn't ever changed. He's kind of an idiot.
Kind of an idiot.
Well, part of the problem is that the main portion of the Democratic Party's base is so terrified of the changes that Bernie is proposing that they're all willing to stack up on Biden's side to literally try and swing the entire party over to him, even though Bernie's been the front runner for the majority of the primary season so far. That we've ended up with a dude who literally can't remember his own speech in the middle of that speech every time he has a fucking speech. You remember the thing?
The thing.
That's the fucking Declaration of Independence, dude. That thing that you're supposed to be working to protect, and you can't remember it in the middle of one of the most important speeches you give? Come on, Sleepy Joe. Fuck.
Sleepy Joe.
I mean, he was the vice president for 8 years, so I mean, you know what to expect out of the guy.
Right? nods and smiles and creepy hugs from directions you don't see coming.
Yeah. Right. You just kind of wait. What?
I think that's part of the problem with Biden, though, is that he makes a great vice president because he's really good at standing next to people, smiling and giving thumbs up while they say important things.
Yeah.
And then when you make him say the things, he gets tripped up over his own dick, and then he just kind of, you remembered the thing?
Perpetual monkey boy.
Yeah. Permanent yes man. He's a great man. He's a bad fucking... He's a permanent co-signer, if you will.
Well, you know, I think the Democratic Party is just scared of Bernie purely on the fact of he's quite a bit farther out there than most of the Democratic Party. Like, he's on that, we're getting pretty far to the left side, versus we want to be centrally left as a party, and that scares them to put all their birds in that, or fucking eggs in that basket. Yeah.
Jesus is here too.
Jesus.
Oh, Fernando, you said you were going to convince Jesus to come into chat. Jesus used to work with me at the tree.
Former tree crew.
What up, man?
See, Unleashed popped in too? What's happening, Unleashed?
Come back and freaking help us out again, dude. We'll
Fuck that, get Meter in there.
try to get Marianne away from the store so you don't have to deal with her. It's great, man. Glad you could join us.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting political times. I mean, it's not like I want anybody that's out there to win, but
Exactly. Eddie Tooney for fucking president.
Right?
Eddie Cooney 2020.
Jesus.
Is our only hope.
Oh.
He just retired though. He's like, fuck that.
He's still sleeping.
Oh man, my scale
Oh,
is finally
Jesus.
acting crazy.
And a partial lung collapse? Jesus, Edward, make sure you're getting treated, man.
Yep, get your inhalation treatments. You take your antibiotics as they tell you.
What's going on?
Edward Cap. Jesus says, Adam, I miss you.
Aw. Isn't that adorable?
Hattie Tooney. Look at
There he
that.
What the hell?
To the devil.
Our
We were just talking about
local resident
There's
retiree. Kind of strange seeing you here this late at night. I'm so used to you being in bed at this point because you got to work.
Tooney's in the basement with headphones on his phone, real quiet, like keeps checking over his shoulder, make sure Mrs. Tooney isn't coming down the stairs at him.
I think Addy Tooney's like in the middle of building his little pyro area to make his own swords and machetes.
Oh, he might be setting up a forge in his basement.
Full forge.
A full forge. He's gonna be hand hammering katanas here in a little bit.
Ooh, maybe we'll see him on Forged in Fire then.
possibly.
They'd see him walking in. They're like, no, I'm out.
I quit.
It's gonna be Addy Tooney hand forging TM24 in his basement, blowtorch and a hammer. Long piece of flat steel. He just heats it up, bangs it into a TM24.
I didn't like any of the
Close enough.
sleeves. I didn't like any of the sleeves I had for the TM24 anymore, so I made my own.
He's gonna go get himself a bunch of fucking flat steel and turn it into Damascus sleeves. Ugh.
Well, hopefully Ed's getting his meds. Better
Stay
Yeah.
on him there.
Hopeful feelers coming your way for a quick recovery.
be.
Jesus, I take offense to that. What about me? You don't like working
He's
with
never
me.
worked with you.
You don't know this.
He's from around here. He's from around there. Does Bernie love Russia?
He might. I don't know.
Or does he just love Russians? I love Russians, especially when they twerk.
I love Russian twerk.
Right.
Russian twerk squads.
Those are my favorite.
That's why Lemmy bought a projector.
Oh my god, they look phenomenal clapping their booties on a projector.
Oh my god, my chair is like squeaky as shit, and I'm trying to shake this juice, but I mean liquid. Juice is a bad word.
Well,
Ooh, I'm so close. I'm gonna conclude.
I'm going to conclude on your face.
Now that Lumi's got that mic down there, like she really gets into whispering. Like every opportunity she gets, she's like,
Into the asthma.
I'm gonna put sperm up your nose. And you're like, whoa, Lumi, whoa. It's supposed to be eye contact time, not nose contact time.
What I want to
My sperm through your nose and your ear.
what
You
I
need a
want
pop
to know
filter though, if you want to be a real ASMR person.
Right.
But I want. How much have you been hanging out with Giz lately? That was Giz's thing long before anybody else. Or
No, I
Demetrius.
I
Oh,
felt
jeez.
I was missing out. Like
That's
I
crack
really
induced.
let Brian down since I've joined the Tuesday show. So I was trying to get creepy yesterday, and I couldn't think of any better way than to just whisper.
I mean, we got fairly creepy yesterday.
Really letting Brian down and taking his spot.
he defined creepiness on that show. Holy shit. His eye contact is pretty epic.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, I need to clean something to vape this new liquid I just made on. Let's see. What were we vaping on? The recoil.
Stay on it, Mimi. You stay on
Oh.
top of that.
Fuck titties.
I'll be back.
Fuck titties. Wait a minute.
This took an
Adam's
interesting
already
turn. Where are we
talking about-
going with that?
Adam's talking about making e-liquid, and I just totally realized I didn't make my Mix and Vixen recipe yet.
Better get on that.
I bring shame to the Vixens.
You've dishonored yourself. You have dishonored the Vixens.
Dishonored defemery. Give me the
Start-
knife.
You rock. I just.
Look, by the way, you know Rin heard that, right? Rin's just like, what?
Rin tells
What?
me just
As
don't
she's
tell-
as she's looking at her flavors, like, I don't even know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, Rin just told me as long as I don't tell Emily, I'm good.
Emily doesn't watch this. You're okay. Although she might, since I can summon her like this.
It's
That's
been a
right.
it's been a rough week. It's been a struggle to get Lumi out of bed.
Well, time to hop off the struggle bus and fucking beat feet.
I'm trying. I'm trying to like will myself to do small feats. Like I haven't let the dishes go to neglect yet. Like I've kept up on my dishes, taking care of the animals. It's really all that matters. Past that, I'm just like back to bed.
Yeah. Get in where you fit in. And you got plenty of week left, right?
You hush your mouth, Cherokee. You hush your mouth. It's Friday.
What, you got tomorrow and Friday? You got the next 2 days off? And then
No.
2 more?
No,
Then it
I'm
ain't
just
Friday.
lying to myself.
Fair enough.
No, I've got what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks, and then it's Icy Land for 2 weeks.
Sorry. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, I got 2 more weeks of work and then I have a week off.
Nice.
Yeah. My son's spring break is that week. I don't know why I took his spring break off. But yeah.
Lumi's ready to take over my channel for 2 weeks.
I've been plotting it. I have some people. In mind.
I
You
guess
got some people in mind? You got some folks to run Fresh from the Kitchen with you, maybe?
I've more so plotted Tuesday than I have Friday. If anything, I'm going to harass the shit out of Rin, and we're just gonna play video games on Friday.
Oh, that's fine.
Me and the girls are having a party.
Uh-oh. Jax is having a party.
Girl party, me and the girls.
There you go.
Make sure she has the Zoom room number.
Boing.
Jax and the kitties. Jax and the kitties popping in.
I was gonna say, but Craig beat me to it. Melania is not Russian. She's Yugoslavian. So.
Doesn't make a damn bit of difference to me. That one's not the president. I don't give a fuck where their wife is from.
Exactly.
They can
Cherokee, there's not going to be a travel ban.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Camera just turned right off.
For some reason, my fan turns my camera off.
Interesting.
Oh, that's cute.
The whole USB port just goes dead whenever the fan turns on.
Your fan is pulling too much juice. And your hub doesn't support that much juice, probably. Too many volts.
It's on a completely
variables.
different outlet.
Huh?
It's on a completely different outlet.
I don't know.
It was worth a shot.
I tried.
What's happening, Uncontrolled? That. And Fee is in the house. Look at that. We're slowly. Everybody's popping in. All right.
Slowly but surely. Everybody's just coming out to celebrate the fact that Mike Bloomberg is gone. Fuck you, Mike Bloomberg. Go back to your troll corner.
What is this? Is that his IQ? Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, he's an incredibly smart man. I mean, he made himself the 12th richest man in the world. He's just a dick, and he doesn't like fun, and he doesn't like anybody even having a remote modicum of fun.
Yeah,
He wants them all to. He wants everybody to work for him so that he can shut you up.
He's the type of guy that because he's on a diet, no one can have chocolate cake.
That's right.
Fuck that kind of guy. Fuck that kind of guy and every kind of guy that likes that kind of guy. You do what you fucking want.
It's like the alcohol. It's like the alcoholic in the room that nobody get. You know, just because the guy's there doesn't mean that nobody else can drink.
Exactly. Exactly. You made your life choices. I made mine. Leave me the fuck alone, and I'll eat my chocolate cake without throwing any at you if you're lucky.
But seriously, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. So. And now, hey, that's exactly right, Gizzard Stu. Now my YouTube is free.
I know there'll be no more of that nonsensical shit that I can't skip.
I hope.
You know, I miss the days of being able to watch YouTube on my phone and not have fucking commercials.
Man, I must be lucky because I did not get one of his ads.
Really?
And I listen to YouTube on the way when I walk to work and on the way home, pretty much.
Did you get that
all the time?
YouTube membership to go commercial free?
Yeah, YouTube Red.
Yeah, I'm not paying for fucking that shit.
But yeah, I'm lucky. I usually only get Google ads.
Yeah, I
on my YouTube.
I didn't get Bloomberg ads, but for some reason when I posted a video of my skull, it asked me to tag Bloomberg, and I was like, what?
That's fucking weird.
Mike was paying Instagram to have people tag him in their shit.
It's so bizarre.
But I didn't get any commercials of him, thank God.
It's like digital creeping.
Yeah.
I think the best something I've seen about with Bloomberg was that Master Ken video on how to survive Super Tuesday.
That's right.
Bloomberg didn't pay us, but we would have taken the money.
We would have taken the money, that's right. I fucking love American, man. Master Ken is awesome. Meridote for life.
Always remember to re-stump the groin.
Right.
The coronavirus one was pretty good too. That dude is a funny, funny man.
You know what's actually funny? I think you did buy the skull that it was asking me to tag Bloomberg in. Yes!
Actually, I think you're right. I think that is the one.
Oh, there you go.
They tried to tag Bloomberg in your skull.
Yeah, that dude can fuck right off.
Did she not mention the tracker that they put in there before she sold it to you?
If that's the case, I'm throwing it out the window.
Like a Nielsen box, but different.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna go double check now, but I'm pretty sure that was the skull that Unleashed got.
For all you kids that are too young, a Nielsen box is how people knew what you thought before there was Instagram and Twitter.
I was just gonna say that. Was anybody else besides me here a Nielsen family ever?
Yeah.
We were for a little while, yeah.
Were you? We were in like 1996 or
Early.
7, I feel like.
Yeah, we had one in our house for like 3 months.
Yeah, us too. It's crazy. I was like, wow, cool. They want our opinion.
Yeah, that crazy looking little fucking weird thing.
And I remember I had to fill out some paper stuff too, like occasionally. Like there was some paper stuff, and I remember for like people who didn't live there, who were watching with you, like, and you had to put the ages and gender of the people. And I remember me and my friend were here, and we were watching Clueless together, and I just remember writing 2 males, 16, Clueless.
Totally fucking up the demographics for that.
Right. You were like,
As if.
Night, Greg.
Later, Greg.
Wow, Vaping with Vic got his 3rd strike. Jesus.
Ow!
I saw that.
Jesus fuck.
I don't know.
yeah.
Playing unauthorized shit.
No, he wouldn't have been doing anything
I think
unauthorized.
That's what I'm saying.
He having issues with links in his videos, like Tommy was.
Was he?
I think him and Tommy got their strikes about the same time, but Tommy originally pulled everything of his down and made it private, and I think Vic just kept on business as usual, if I remember correctly.
Ooh.
You better go out and fight, goddammit.
Yeah, because that's part of why Tommy started that whole new channel, is so that he would have a place to do his thing while he was figuring out all the shit that YouTube was trying to fuck with him about.
Oh shit. Speaking of Tommy, I heard he's not feeling well this week. So,
Yep.
fucking blue. Not fun.
No goods.
Hold on, let's say 40s most of this week. I'm gonna be almost. I think it was gonna be 50 on Sunday here. Fucking
I
A.
should- I need to check my weather for this weekend.
It's been decent here too. It did rain this morning when I left work. It was like fucking like a decent little pour. But luckily I had my umbrella in the backpack. I had some forethought
Ooh.
earlier in the night. I was like, let me throw this in there just in case. And I mean, the bus comes right to the strip mall that I work in, so I only have to walk 3 blocks from the bus stop to my house. That's not too bad.
Allegedly, it'll be plenty of sunshine in 49 for my birthday.
Wow.
It's not bad.
I'll take it. I hope it gets a little bit warmer, because I planned on attempting to get Mr. Loomy to take me to Bristol.
Oh, it is spring forward this Sunday.
Oh, is it?
Mm.
Yep.
Some bitch. It's gonna be dark again when I make up.
I noticed that this morning I was checking my security cameras to see when Mr. Loomy got home, and it was bright outside. I was like, what? Why is there sun outside?
What's up, Chevy, man?
Booyah! Whoa.
Oh yeah, that is
Are
the.
you fucking kidding me?
Are you fuck?
Go.
This is good.
Just shut your fan off, for Christ's sakes.
I don't want to.
Be interesting.
I don't wanna.
Oh, this is gonna steep. This tastes like a damn strawberry banana smoothie,
Heck yeah.
or close to it.
I'll make one after the show and I'll let you know.
Short
And
and
doing
bar
all sorts of smoothies.
I feel like it needs more banana though. We'll give it an overnight, see how it goes, try again, and then if it's still not there, we may have to fuck with this recipe a little bit, but that's okay.
Let me, in case you can't see right now, Tooney says 115 volts is there for a reason. Now shit's all fucked. And he went way over. Blown breakers.
Done broke it good.
Yeah.
So, I do have one question for Tooney since he's out there. What's it like just waking up and not having to do anything at all? Like, you just really don't have to do anything because you don't have to go to work. Have you been hanging out in your pajamas all day?
Oh, that sounds so nice.
I'm saying,
Glorious, TJ. Glorious.
it is indeed. I mean, I hang out in my PJs all day, but that's because I work from home, so. T-shirt and shorts every day. A balmy 70 degrees in my office. I'm perfect.
Hell yeah.
Mimi, what you doing? What you doing, girl?
Yeah, I don't have to work at the tree tonight, but before Lumi threw me under the bus earlier, or tried to, I was gonna say, after the show, I'm supposed to be going to a friend's studio to go record some guitar tracks for his friend's hip-hop song. He needs some funky wah and some smooth little licks on there, and I told him, you know, I charge $30 an hour for that, right? And he was like, oh yeah, that's cool. All right.
Yes.
Cool.
He said, sweet, making money.
Yeah, let's make sure we take 2 or 3 hours.
Saying, and my name better be on the fucking CD that you're trying to sell out in the fucking parking lot.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be in the credits for sure.
Adam P on the liner notes, motherfucker.
Yeah. Because I've actually done that for quite a few tracks out there, actually. My friend, the Rhythm Scholar, rhythmscholar.com, check it out. He's does remixes. He's kind of like internationally known, actually, for doing remixes, and I played on quite a few of his tracks. He always credits me and fucking tags me and everything, and then I get new friend requests on Facebook, and I'm like, who are these people? Oh, I played a remix for the Rhythm Scholar. Got it. But yeah, he does. He'll take like a lot of like 80s pop songs and turn them into like dance songs, basically. It's pretty interesting. But his beats are really cool. They're not like really standard boring beats. He'll take samples from like 60s and 70s soul music, like the drum and bass and kick drum parts from those, and you'll hear like these little hit me, like all of his little things like James Brown and like little samples that you're like, oh, I know that from like some random 60s song. He's real creative. He's a cool guy. Deserves a shout out for sure. Thank you, Jesus.
He's just letting him know that you're thinking about him.
It's like I'm here. Boing. Whoa. Wait, why is it shooting shorter now, though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Is that thing spring loaded or something?
Yeah, maybe. It's usually the other way around.
It's like a slinky.
FPP wants to know if you've heard of Machete Mike.
Machete Mike?
Machete. Machete Mike.
The only machete I know. It's the movie variety.
Is that a recording artist?
I would venture to guess so.
Local?
And again, what do I know? I'm just some random guy off the street.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Happy Hippie is the one who said they were from Chicago area.
Oh. Line.
The train dude. No. I don't think so. I mean, I used to see a lot of those street performer dudes, like in the subway stops downtown, but I don't go as frequently as I used to since I don't go to school anymore. I used to see him a lot. But yeah, I don't know Machete Mike. I know the Have a Blessed Day guy who stands out in front of the McDonald's on Wabash, just waves his cup and says, "Have a blessed day, have a blessed day, have a blessed day." And if you give him
I think
money,
I've eaten at that McDonald's.
he'll say like, "The Lord smiles upon you, my brother." He's awesome. I used to give him my change all the time from McDonald's just to hear him bless me. Like, I'm not a religious man, but his blessing fucking means something.
The guy in Norway that does the metal covers.
Now I have to check the guy in Norway that does the metal covers and Machete Mike on YouTube.
I don't know what that guy's name is.
Oh,
Chick
no.
stabbed him on the red line 2 weeks ago. Jesus.
Jesus
A
Christ.
chick stabbed him?
Ow.
No wonder I've been staying away from that train lately.
Right?
Jesus. I've seen some crazy shit on that train, but luckily I've never been privy to like deadly violence. I've seen fights. I've seen like weaves ripped off and shit.
What was it?
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Red line runs down south, right?
Yeah, that's the one that goes to the south ass end of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I remember having to take the pink line all the way out to its last stop to get to Berwyn to go to wrestling shows.
Yep, that goes out west. Yep. Yeah, red
I
lines.
remember walking around Berwyn at night like, are we sure this is a good idea?
Might not be necessarily, actually.
Right.
There's like 12 of us and I still don't feel like this is a good idea.
Last time
Oh
I
my god.
saw a dude piss in the corner on the
Are
red
you
line.
trolling us? Or are you not Jesus and you're Fernando being a fucking ass?
Did Fernando get a hold of Jesus's phone?
Or he just created a troll account?
Yeah.
Because he was like asking me what the consequences are if people say things in chat. And it's like, well, for instance, you can do things like that. Boom!
Somebody just got smited.
I can't say anything for 5 minutes.
No,
Think about what you've done. Think about what you've done.
if you're gonna troll, do it good. That was fucking horrible.
I'm very flattered, but I do not swing it that way.
Right? Sorry.
That's it. Even if I was, you're not my type.
Not that kind of show, homie. Wrong street.
It'll just get old.
So, being as I saw this in the news the other week, and I forgot to mention it last week, what do you guys think about the old flat earther that killed himself trying to prove that the fucking Earth was flat by shooting himself off into a rocket, homemade?
Oh, did he fall off the edge?
Apparently, because he didn't make it.
Was that the same guy that tried last year too?
Yeah.
The guy that thought that he could get to the edge of the flat Earth through the space in a steam-powered rocket?
Yeah, he made a homemade rocket, and it didn't go
Yeah.
so hot.
Like, they ended up having to cancel his attempt last time because his, like, pre-staging, one of his compressors blew up and, like, took a chunk off the rocket, and he's like, I can tape it back up, we'll be alright. And they're like, we're not filming this.
Yeah. Well, they filmed this last one.
Parachute open at liftoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people.
Hey, what causes gravity, folks? This. The rotation in mass, guys, and I'm pretty sure flat objects don't rotate.
Nope.
Everybody knows it's a cylinder.
No, I just saw it. I thought it was kind of laughable for me. I was like, well, you know,
Gosh.
you gotta be just kooky enough to believe that stuff. You're kooky enough to make a homemade rocket, and kooky enough to have just catastrophic failure from the get-go.
Right.
Obviously, you didn't look at any of NASA's plans to find out how they do it.
Yeah. Jesus. I mean, Jesus.
Oh,
I didn't delete Jesus. I just timed him out to show him that we mean business here.
That's right.
this is,
Gotta step your troll game up.
he says, now you, sir, sit down while you pee.
Think about what you said. Come back with something a little more interesting.
I said, that was cute. I remember my first time.
Oh, man.
Alright, so question to everybody who's been out here. How does the mic quality sound now coming from me? Does it sound better than last week?
I don't know. Say some more things. I think you sound pretty clear.
She is indeed just a prop. A vapor with a brain. So if you did want to know, Lumi is indeed just a prop to be sat here.
That's right.
I'll be propping up on my show tomorrow night on the I'm No Joe YouTube channel if you want to come control that channel too.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to troll and you're worried about vape shows that aren't vaping related, you probably haven't been here long enough, because this has been the same fucking show for 3 years, and I've always said it's not primarily vaping. It is at the beginning of the show, which you missed. But you know, when you come in late like a half-limp dick trying to fuck, you're not going to get anywhere. Move along, sir. Move along. Eh. Yeah, I'm just
Well,
saying.
she lost her. I mean, her mic wasn't on to start with, so.
Yeah.
Oh, USB is used still?
Still fighting, I believe.
Still fighting her USBs.
Putt Putt, you know why you remember Putt Putt? Because you've been here long enough, so it's just part of your routine. That's all that is. Because believe me, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast yesterday either, so don't feel bad.
So yeah, I mean, she was whispering that she wanted to be inside you last night, vaping with the brain.
No, not a sensitive group. But if you're going to come in with a hammer like that, you should probably be a little careful to who you're talking to, because I'm a fucking asshole, and I don't care who you are.
And you don't capitalize halfway through your name, so I mean,
Yeah.
you're automatically in the 8 ball.
Yeah. New name in the channel, and come in like that. Came in a little harsh. If you would have been a little easier into it, probably wouldn't have been so upfront and asshole to you. But hello, sir. Or ma'am. Not sure which one you are based on your name there, so kind of a...
Did you get it sorted yet, Lumi? Nope, still no mic.
Fucking shit!
You're
There,
there.
I heard
but you're
that.
just
Hey!
quiet.
Kind of a mic.
Did you shut your fan off so your fucking camera will stop turning off? I take that as a no.
This is why she can't have nice things.
There you go. Look. All right. Vapor with the brain, you might just fit in here just perfectly then. As long as you're like an asshole like the rest of us, we're good.
I'm actually a really nice guy.
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm usually pretty chill. Bye,
Bye,
Lumi.
Lumi.
Bye, Lumi.
Fuck.
Yeah. Guess it depends on what day of the week on whether you're a nice guy or not. Is that right?
No, I'm always a nice guy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess. You're a lot nicer now than what you used to be.
I'm a hell of a lot nicer than I used to be. That's right.
Although, it was fun to watch some of the things that you would do when you weren't quite as nice.
True enough. Liver shots every time Mr. Malcolm took a hit off a cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
Quit smoking plan.
Our quit smoking plan was harsh, considering we were still smoking.
True enough.
Oh, fucking shooting people with fucking goddamn airsoft guns and
Yeah, oh, we'd get them with everything. People tell us they want to quit. We would help.
yeah,
With fists and firearms, we would help you.
yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
Okay, are we good now?
Yes, there she is.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Shut.
Fucking shits and whores.
It's the goddamn
Now she's
fan.
done.
Shut it off.
I don't want to fucking shut off the goddamn fan. I'm in the back room and it gets hot.
Barack
Well, turn the heater down.
Obama.
I don't have a heater on.
Then why is it hot?
Because the central heat does occasionally turn on, and I do have the vent covered, but it still gets really warm back here.
Crack a window.
Yeah, there's plenty of other options.
There's a fan going right there, too.
Well, then why do you need two?
Because that one's the exhaust fan.
Well, that's all you need to do is exhaust the heat out of the room. That's it.
Yeah.
And then I like to be blown on. Just blow on me gently, please.
That's right, everybody. Suck gently on Lumi's lady penis. as lightly and gently as possible.
There we
Neighbor
go.
with the brain?
Now we know who the respectable one is. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out for us.
Okay, now I have to open up YouTube again.
Hell yeah, happy hippie. I have a little desk fan that runs on an 18652. I got it for free from Lithium Ion with a big old battery purchase one time.
Nice.
Thank
I
you.
was like, hey, that's kind of cool. It actually like works pretty well too.
Try out this little desk fan.
Yeah. And it was actually working with like one of my old shitty batteries that I didn't want to put in mods anymore. So like, this is cool.
See, I don't have enough 18650s to be using them for a fan. I have.
That's why you switch to 21700 mods and then you just use your 18650s for
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want.
Freaking love it if my 21700 mods would stop fucking breaking within a month of having them.
Damn.
I only have 18650s.
Got to switch to mechs. You don't have to worry about that problem.
It's true.
Yeah.
It used to be
Mech
all
with my
mech face
braids?
about it.
I used to love mechs, but mechs and the braids don't get along too well.
It could be a little low.
She says to the guy
Yeah.
who's keeping braids on a mech.
No, because the vape, the one that we like is like 0.19, and I feel like there's not enough power on a mech almost like
It's just
halfway
it's
through
not
it.
warm enough.
Yeah, you
So-
need like a constant like 90 watts for those bad boys.
You say to the guy vaping a 21700 dual braid setup.
Hey, right there. There you go. You
But
want
that's
to.
low. We want single 5mm.
Okay, so add an extra wrap, stack tube mod, bam, you're fixed.
No, fuck that. I'm not walking around with fucking Mace Windu's fucking lightsaber.
The reason why I seem quiet on a lot of shows is my mic is a lot quieter than a lot of people, and I'm pretty soft-spoken, and I have a hard time talking over people. So that's my issue, and that's why it looks like I'm just a face for streams. I don't.
Not that your mic is down there though. You sound more podcasty. You sound more like clearer and assertive.
It's still hard to get a word in edgewise sometimes, though. It just sucks.
I just want to say that's not her only problem, but we'll leave that here. 'Cause that's up to the imagination.
Also, I take really good care of my stuff. It's just for some reason I'm cursed when it comes to mods.
Take really good care of your stuff, yet your fucking camera keeps shutting off because got too much shit plugged in. Huh. I'm just saying, you're asking for an electrical fire. It's not safe.
I like electrical fires.
Oh no! Don't do
My
it.
power supply should be able to handle it. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's just this.
Yeah, you
fan
got one of them.
sucks. The one I have duct taped to my wall doesn't do it, but the one I have on the stand does it, and I don't know what it is.
Oi.
Man, first world problems. God damn.
Mimi's in the house.
Ooh, screaming Mimi. There we go.
Screaming Mimi!
Speaking of that, of Screaming Mimi coming in the house, I have to ask because I have not looked yet. Meter, do you know when our next free weekend that is free of UFC events is?
April.
I looked the other day. I think it's April. I think it's the last weekend in April is the first time we've got a non-UFC weekend.
Okay, well, there you go. That's when we're going to do a Saturday show because it has been a long time since we've done one.
Holy shit.
So
Hell yeah.
you can look forward to April. We'll just have some beers or whiskeys or whatever is currently available for our drinking pleasure and go ham.
Drinking pleasure? What are we
And that's
talking
fresh,
about?
that's fresh drink season too. That's when all the new fresh drinks get released as well. So
Fresh drinks. What?
awesome stuff.
Fresh drinks. What?
Right there.
Oh, that's a cute little tiny bottle of Proper 12. I remember when I bought the baby sized. Never.
Well, I had to try it. I wanted to compare it, so I got a little bottle of Jameson and I got a little bottle of Proper 12 so
They're-
I can compare them side by side.
Look, they're both Irish whiskeys, but they're two totally different types of Irish whiskey. You can tell just by the taste alone and the way they're brewed. Completely different.
And these are still really expensive, like $14.99 for this bottle. And then 10% sales tax.
You should have bought the big bottle because it's only like $25.
I have a big bottle of the Maker's Mark vodka in Kahlua.
Even more reason to buy a big bottle of Proper 12.
Yeah.
Like, I'll show you why I have to go cheap with these bottles.
Uh-oh.
Just
She's going to show off her birthday present to herself.
Hmm. Oh yeah, those batteries are almost dead. Awesome. Oh boy.
Bullet bourbon. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one.
It's delicious. I've actually got a bottle, empty Bullet rye bottle, sitting right on my fancy whiskey shelf.
I've had Bullet before. Bullet's good.
I like Bullet and the Bullet rye. They're both really good.
Haven't had the Bullet Rye.
It's got a nice, smooth bite to it.
Nice.
Okay.
So you're drinking White Russians on Saturday is what you're telling us?
Yes, White Russians are for Saturday, so I got the big thing of Sky vodka.
The-
Oh, Sky. Oh.
It's terrible, but it's okay with mixed drinks. Normally, if I'm just drinking straight vodka, it's the Ocean vodka or Tito's. Got the Kahlua. Got the Maker's Mark that I've been working away at. And tequila.
One thing I don't drink. Tequila. Unless it is in a margarita, I'm not drinking it.
But when you're on a limited income, you have to pace yourself with alcohol, and just gotta be smart. You can't be broke buying alcohol.
Yeah, you can. There's plenty of people that do it.
I don't plan on being that person.
They didn't bring back Mad Dog 2020 for no reason.
It's true.
They made a whole fucking media campaign. This is the year of the Mad Dog.
I can drink that vodka straight. I just choose not to. It's not the best vodka to drink straight.
If shit's
What was that? What was that one they had?
Steel Reserve, that'll do it for you.
Steelers are well.
Terrible tasting, but it'll fucking do it.
It'll get you done.
Fucking nasty.
That shit's rough.
Ugh.
And if you're feeling really cheap, you can always just buy some fucking Mickeys.
Oh, shit.
Grenades happen.
Mickeys.
I mean, you guys are more than welcome to send me all the liquor.
Didn't we do Edward 40 hands with fucking Mickey's?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
there was a fucking, who was it?
Begging people to help you go to the bathroom.
fucking, oh, I think it was Dustin, the other Dustin, fucking
Wilkins?
D. Wilkes, yeah.
D.
Fucking,
Wilkes helped you out?
no, he pissed himself.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah. Fucking threw his jeans and everything. Thank God we were at the lake, because he just went and jumped in the lake. He's like, fuck it. Yeah, dude. And there's no way you can pound 240s and have enough room in your stomach before you can take those off.
But yeah, feel free if you want to ship alcohol to me for my birthday. If you don't like my selection, go ahead and change it yourself. I'll try anything, at least once.
Oh, now I want to ship her the full line of Mad Dog.
Ugh.
But that wouldn't be a birthday present. That would be a. I'm
Birthday
sorry,
present.
Lumi.
Yeah, that would be a
That's
birthday
like-
punishment.
Drink like 3 of those things and see how you feel the next morning. Whew.
Dog.
It's like this, like.
The world's cheapest wine.
I hate the word kitty cocktail, but that's what it is.
I don't
Yeah.
drink wine. I do not drink wine.
It's not wine though.
No.
It doesn't taste like wine. It tastes like fucking.
I'm pretty sure Mad Dog is supposed to be wine.
Yeah, it is supposed to be.
Wine cooler.
Yeah,
I
but
went to church long enough to know that I hate wine.
that's...
Yeah, but it's like incredibly flavored. I'm gonna pull up I'm going to maddog.com.
Imagine Seagram's wine coolers went on a really bad run in Las Vegas and ended up on really hard times.
I don't
That's
know what
Mad
that
Dog
is either.
2020.
I didn't get to go to a bar when I turned
How
21.
about Bartle
When I
and
turned
James? Maybe
21,
you
I was-
recognize that name?
So, if Smirnoff Ice had a less attractive cousin that got addicted to crack, that
Yeah,
would be
that's
Mad Dog
bad.
2020.
Yeah.
It's MD 2020 wines.
Yep. It's Mogan David, MD.
But yeah, like when I got sick somewhere around the age of 19. So when I turned 21, guess who wasn't at the bar?
You.
I've never been to a bar.
So
Never.
Mad Dog 2020 is only available in 2020.
As I said, they did a whole media campaign. They just brought it back for this year.
Okay, so here's your
By the way.
flavor. Here's your flavors of wine, Lumi. Orange Jubilee, banana red, blue raspberry, red grape wine, electric melon, dragon fruit, peaches and cream. I remember the peaches and cream.
Yeah.
I remember
And
that
strawberry
one, the banana
kiwi.
one.
That dragon
Strawberry kiwi. I remember that strawberry kiwi too, because
strawberry kiwi too. Yeah,
Ugh.
Had the red banana.
I
a few
remember
times, too.
tasting that shit for like 24 hours after I puked it out.
that shit stuck with you.
That stuff was
That and fucking St. Ives.
St. Ives, you say?
Yeah. St. Ives used to make a very similar to Mad Dog malted beverage product.
Yep.
good old Boone's Farm. Yeah, good old Boone's
Yeah,
Farm.
Boone's Farm too. That was another one.
I remember that. I remember I loved that fuzzy navel when I was like 15.
Yeah.
Loved it.
When I first became a streamer, I thought for sure when I got my P.O. box, there was a slight chance I would get a bunch of sex toys and I'd get liquor. None of those things ever happened. None of those things. Nobody sent me any goddamn sex toys to my P.O. box, and I am disappointed.
There you go, Toonie. Yeah. Tell your reps that voted yes for HR 2339 that their days are numbered.
And the ones that abstained.
And the ones that abstained.
And that list was almost longer than the ones that said yes.
Yeah, it was crazy to see how many actually abstained from the actual vote.
That was Fireball, Toonie.
I've never had that either.
Oh yeah, that was Fireball.
That's cinnamon whiskey.
That messes a lot of people up.
Yeah, actually, can be dangerous. Because
Yeah, that is not a
It's
life
easy.
exclusive.
it's really easy drinking. Like we were making Dr. Fireballs one night, just mixing Dr. Pepper and Fireball. Like usually like 2 shots of Fireball to like, that much Dr. Pepper, like 6 to 8 ounces. And like, you're drinking those really fast because, there's no straw or nothing. You're just drinking out of the cup. And that's 2 shots every glass. So, 3 glasses, you're 6 shots in, you don't realize it, and then you go pick up a guitar or go to walk to the bathroom, you're like, oh no, what have I done to myself?
Hello, gravity.
Those are the absolute worst nights. When you're sitting there chilling and you're sitting there drinking, having a good time, you're like, all right, I better go use the bathroom real quick.
Allegedly, in my crafty little bastard days, the only thing I really got to drink was my brother would always give me allegedly a big bottle of Jack and a thing of Gatorade to chase it with.
Oh god.
Terrible combination, but that's what
Yeah.
I started off with. Then
Chase
I
with
worked up
water.
to SoCo, which is obnoxiously sweet. Never liked that. Captain Morgan, and then
Little Soko Fitty Fitty.
that Tech Nine song,
Captain
Carabulu. I used
Yep.
to live off of that, and that's all I drank growing up, allegedly.
Congratulations, Tony.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just recently passed 7 years myself. It's hard to believe.
It was beginning of this week.
That is hard to believe. Jesus.
4 years without a cigarette, and I found the last picture of me smoking a cigarette too from 4 years ago.
Jaeger bombs too. I didn't like those. They tasted like fucking licorice.
Oh, I love Jaeger. And I hate
I love
black
Sambuca.
licorice. I like Sambuca too.
Sambuca
Yeah.
was fucking
Right
I
now.
fantastic.
love that shit too.
I have a bottle of Sambuca sitting on my shelf right now.
That was
Sam-
my
Light
dad's
it up,
Yep.
pop it off.
Take it. Knock it back.
that
So good.
shit's so
My
goddamn
little
thick, though.
sister tried to take the shot while it was on fire. It's like,
Oh no.
Our favorite local bar around here used to serve Sambuca and a thing they called the shell shock shot. They would give you the deep brandy glasses and then light the rim, and then they would have you cap it with a cup coaster and
Yeah.
shake it, and then you would inhale the fumes through a straw.
Oh my god.
Fucking hit you like that, and then the shot is nothing.
Jesus.
Yeah, you get double the fucking buzz for your money that way.
That's
Pucker. Pucker was the other thing I used to drink a lot
Oh
of.
Jesus.
Green apple pucker.
Eh,
It's
actually,
like somebody melted a Jolly Rancher. It's some alcohol.
Light Bear, I actually have a bottle of the Green Fairy in my liquor cabinet here.
Yeah,
From
finished
from
mine under here.
Lithuania. It's not from the stateside, so
Mine came from overseas as well.
when I'm coming through customs, I'll look. Or when I'm coming through
Hell yeah.
I'll look and see for you guys. See if they've got any when I'm coming through the. Oh, what do they call it?
They
You know,
just-
when you're in between countries.
yeah.
Duty free?
Duty free, yeah. I'll check the duty free shop, see if they've got some absinthe.
oh yeah.
The only problem is when I get back, I have to clear out through Seattle and then go back through security. So I don't know if I would probably have to clear security and then ship it, and then
Yep. And that's if they say, "Oh yeah, you can have it." Good luck clearing security though with some of that shit, even if it is from the duty-free shops.
I know SeaTac well enough. I'm like, is there a way not to go through security and just go straight to my other gate? And I don't think there is. I'm 99% sure you have to clear security coming out of international and then go back through to domestic.
Yeah,
Unless all the construction that they've been doing over there, unless they put in some new way. What's up, Mimi?
But yeah, I'm definitely open to try more liquor. It's just I don't really like.
I mean,
the
worst
effect of-
worst comes to worst, I'll just buy you guys the Icelandic liquor. Just give you that.
Yeah, I don't really want to go and spend a bunch of money on liquor when I don't have very much of it. And then on top of it, trying something new is another crafty little feat. Because you don't know if you're gonna like it, and you just blew $15 on it. That's why I only got the small thing of Proper 12. I
Kitty
didn't know
bag.
if I was gonna like it or not.
How many times did we say we liked it?
I think Proper 12 is overrated as far as a whiskey.
It's not a whiskey. It's an Irish
Whatever.
whiskey. There's a difference.
It's overrated for what it says it is. In my humble opinion.
because of the flavor or because of the lack of intoxicating effect?
The flavor.
Okay.
Happy Hippie says he could send you some moonshine money.
Never tried
Oh
that.
my god.
Oh,
I've had
I
a
had
good.
some bad nights on moonshine. We had a dude from Tennessee, and he would go home and come back with some clear jars.
Yeah.
You boys want what you boys thinking tonight? You want to do some margaritas? Margaritas with moonshine? What the fuck are you talking about? Sure enough, he'd do it. Next thing you know, you're like, everything's bad.
Oh my god.
Everything's bad.
Oh yeah.
My old band, Early April, played this outdoor festival thing. It was like a camp out kind of situation where there were DJs and bands, and this one cat was walking around with like this bag of bottles and like all kinds of fun party provisions and whatnot. And he had pumpkin pie moonshine and apple pie moonshine.
Apple pie moonshine.
And holy shit, were they good?
Really
But oh
good.
my god, it was fucking dangerous. It's like, yeah, we gotta play like in 6 hours, man. I can't be hanging out with you too long, bro. I gotta walk around.
That apple shine will sneak up on you. There's a lot of people that make that shit up here.
Same here.
Yeah, that festival or whatever it was like kind of like a mini Woodstock almost, like where there's just like all kinds of people with their tents set up, you know, and everybody was doing their thing and free loving and free drugging everywhere. It's
I
pretty
took
awesome.
a shot of
Actually.
this last night. They put it free in my little box when I got my
99
last.
bananas.
That stuff will kick your ass.
Yes, it will.
I
It
always see
fucking
that
tastes
stuff in the store.
terrible. I
Does it?
took a straight shot of it last night on Fresh's show because we were trying to get dirty.
And she just sat there like,
The 99 watermelons is pretty good. That shit's it's almost too candy to realize it's alcohol.
They're all
Wait,
bad.
That one was banana?
There's banana, pineapple, apple, watermelon, and then
I
think
love
strawberries.
I was
anything
just sitting
fake
there like,
banana
now I know
flavor.
why it was free.
Yeah, they're usually the 99-cent shots at the place that I get my whiskey around here.
Oh yeah. Gotta love the dollar shot bins. They're always terrible.
I remember drinking that stuff in high school. Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm like, here, it's $1. Oh. 100 proof? Let's do it.
Yeah.
See, I live in Virginia, but I didn't grow up in Virginia. So the only people I know in Virginia are my husband's family. It's the only thing I know.
And ain't none of them know where they can get moonshine?
Well,
I bet they do.
his mom will not approve if she saw any of this, she would straight up take my husband by his ear and whoop him.
Your husband needs to learn to stand up for himself if that's the case.
Because of vape?
I don't know if they know about us vaping. They know that we tried to get my father-in-law to vape. They were okay with that because he's already smoking cigarettes, but I don't know if she knows I vape. Or Nick vapes. But Nick already told himself that the second she finds out and asks, he's just going to be like, it's heroin.
Oh, Jesus.
Just to prepare her for the worst thing, and then he's going to be like, no, it's just this.
When I first started, I sat my mom down and I was like, hey, so I'm trying this thing, you know, and I explained to her, because I had done the research before, you know, I watched fucking a slew of P. Basardo videos before I ever really got into vaping. So I knew the gist of it, you know, and I was like, hey, it's made out of this, and I think it's going to be better. The disposable works for me. It's the first time I went 24 hours without a cigarette in 20 years, you know, except when I got sick and I was in the hospital. So I really want to give this a try. And she was like, I mean, if you think it'll help, you know, give it a shot. Like, I don't know. With rational people, I feel like you just have to give them the facts and don't be a dick about it.
True enough.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, holy shit. Alright, it's that time of the night. I didn't realize what time it was. Run this bastard around the room so we can get the geese and get the flock out of here.
Oh my god.
Whoever wants to go first, it's up to you guys.
Hi, everybody. I'm Fresh03. I will be on the I'm No Joe podcast tomorrow, talking punchy, kicky things. So if you're interested in hearing my opinions, that probably make no difference whatsoever in the outcome of the fights, swing by. But there's a big UFC card this weekend. It's going to be amazing. Yoel Romero, can he finally do it? Can he finally do it? That is the question, everybody. To find out the bullshit answers that we come up with, tune in tomorrow on the I'm No Joe podcast. I'll throw it to the Al Green of South Chicago. Adam Plarzik. What's up, Adam?
Yo. Yeah. Links are out there. Meter's dropping links too because he's awesome. Band's page, Instagram page, my ELR. I'm probably not even gonna tweak this recipe I made earlier, this SBS strawberry banana smoothie, because it's pretty damn tasty. Good call on the replace the marshmallow vanilla flavor with the one-on-one. I never tried it. Thank you, Lumi, for that flavor, by the way.
It is a fantastic flavor.
I don't have much to say except what Meter said. Join the group. I promise we're gonna get back to. I will put up the voting tonight before I leave, because I did not. But I'm gonna finish Gizzard Stew's song before I start recording that song. It's the least I can do. I have to. It's been too long.
Well, it's going to be fantastic no matter what.
I owe it to him. So. But yeah, that's it. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Thanks for having me, TJ. It was always a blast hanging out with y'all people in this room and in chat. And I will pass it to Miss Lumi.
Hi! I'm Lumi, and I currently broke Call of Duty, so I don't know if I'll be streaming it tonight. I'm doing a fresh install. So normally you guys could find me at Twitch, and here are the links for it. You guys can watch Twitch where I'm yelling all kinds of shenanigans and absurdities and
Horrible things.
horrible things about shitting on your chest or your family's loved ones. I'll shit on them. It doesn't fucking matter. I'll pee in any orifice that's available for me to pee in. I'll do it. So you could go there and watch that on Twitch. You could also subscribe for free if you have Amazon Prime. If you're interested in hanging out in the Discord, it's basically like a YouTube chat, but it's offline version. So there's plenty of people in there to help anybody out with questions if you need a friend to talk to or anything. You could also use that Discord for many of other things, like hitting me up for skull stands or custom stands that happen to be in the shape of orbs, or maybe even a new stand that I might have coming out soon. You never know. You can hit me up there for braid stands, help with DIY, any of those places. Just message me. And to the pissy desk. Thanks for having me.
Well, on that note, first and foremost, thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out. Vapor with the Brain, if you're still there, cool. If not, whatever it is, what it is. Not gonna hold a grudge, but now you know how I work here, so if you can come in swinging, know that we swing back. But anyhow, hope everybody has a fantastic fucking week. Just make sure that you are exercising your right to vote when it comes your turn, because that is a way to have your voice heard, especially when it comes to vaping. Other than just us calling, emailing, and everything else we can do to educate and advocate, voting also helps. That goes along with what we're always saying. If we don't do something to help everyone else that's behind us, this won't be alive for the rest of them who are still on the stinky. So make sure you're educating, advocating, and voting when possible. But anyhow, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow night. I will be on the I'm No Joe panel as well as always, because that's something I rarely want to miss, because I love to talk kicky punchy things. Anyhow, see you guys all next week. I'm gonna send it over to the only time he's called this is on this show, the Meter Vapes.
So first and foremost, thank you, TJ, for having a show every Wednesday that panelists like myself and my fellows here can come to get our brain back to some semblance of normalcy. And thank you to everyone who is watching. Whether you are here with us live or you are catching this on a replay, you guys are the reason that we get to keep doing this, because otherwise we would be doing this in Zoom with no audience, and that just gets weird sometimes. But like these gentlemen have both said, join us tomorrow night over on my other channel, the I'm No Joe YouTube channel, the source for all things kicky punchy. We have got a huge card going down this weekend, all sorts of big news to talk about before we get there. There will be myself, Golf T Vapes, Mr. Fresh 03, maybe even a pop-in from a Philly legend if we get lucky. You know, fingers crossed. Sometimes he only wakes up at 9. We gotta hope we can get him to 10 by tomorrow night. So, you know, we'll try and get there. But that being said, the reason you are here, the reason you are watching and or listening to this is because this life-saving technology has one way or another impacted your life. We are now at a point of opposition where it is your responsibility, because your life has been bettered because of this, to turn that around and fight on behalf of the thing that has saved your life. You don't have to do everything, but you have to do something. If we don't band together, we will be banned together.
On that note, I've decided we are going to go out on some Eddie and the Arsons, because we haven't done that in a while. So I feel like a little shout out to Parsec and his band here. So just a little Eddie and the Arsons for your way out. This one's called Doormat. See you guys all next week.
Doormat's really good.
I do